Hello and welcome to Word from Your Mother Tarot. I have returned here again today for a Just the Facts Ma'am. This really isn't a reading so much as it is just a thinking out loud, finding out what we think, thinking about what we think. Us, me, and then, see, I'm saying that because this is a certain kind of reading because it is altered decks. There are no court cards, there is no major arcana in these two decks which I will be reading with. Now these up here, then we'll go to for their arguments, they are unaltered. Okay? Like I said, it's not really about getting an answer or your fortune told, because look, when we can figure it out, we don't pursue that. So we're just thinking, it's the end of the day, we've survived another day. And now we're thinking, we're tallying up. Oh, and this idea I've got about turning the cards over, I've been looking at the bottom cards. It's just depressing. You know, and I sit around and I think about depressing shit. Every time I look at it, it's depressing. You've got the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands reversed. What is going on over here? I don't know. But, here, I'll read it to you. A lack of support. A disunion. You feel unwelcome. Family problems. A divorce. Canceled events. And discord. So, we just can't seem to get nothing right anymore. And we got Six of Cups. And then we got the Ten of Cups. I guess your cup's more full than it is not full, but you would definitely hope for more. It says harmony, blissful relationship, emotionally fulfilled and stability and idyllic peace and divine love. Okay, so your cup's half full because it's all right. You had what mom and dad had, which may or may not have actually been that good. Remember, this is a card of longing, of good old days, of how you remember fondly what really wasn't that great. Okay, but your cup's more half. It's more good than it is bad, but you would hope for more. And that could be family, that could be hanging out, drinking, that could be people you work with, that could be the network of people that surround us. And it is breaking your heart. The family broke your heart. Three of Swords. Reconciliation, letting go, healing, release, forgiveness, feeling hopeful and optimistic in recovery. But you're going through a divorce. You're going through some sort of separation from the family. And then we had Tea Leaf. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. We had this not too long ago. An opportunity that looks like chaos. The Wish card, the Nine of Cups. You feel pretty self-satisfied with where you've gone and the work that you've done. You've recovered. You've maybe made some things possible for yourself just by hard work. I mean, you create your own success. We really do. And then the Four of Cups. You're pretty happy. But see, here's the Four of Cups reversed. And then here's the Four of Cups. What is that? The Four of Wands. Okay, the Four of Wands. I'm sorry. And then we got the Four of Cups. Stop. Be good. So you're unhappy underneath it all with the Four of Wands reversed. But it looks like the Four of Cups. Okay, so you're pretty much in alignment with yourself. You're dissatisfied with things all the way around. You want to be proactive. You want to keep your focus, your engagement, your enthusiasm for life, gratitude, and you want to re-engage and seize the day because you're unhappy with yourself and your surroundings. You want to improve it. Oh, and you've been making... Okay, I confused myself with that. And now I'm trapped. Dogs. Getting together with friends. You need a night out. You still need a night out. There's the drinking. The Three of Swords. When I was talking about girls' night out before, it was to go out and talk about what happened. There's the Two of Cups. And the Hierophant. Non-conforming. The Hierophant reversed. Is a man, is a liar, he's the con artist, the man, the cheater, and unconventional life choices, an alternative lifestyle, freedom, challenge from the status quo, think for yourself. That's not what I know the Hierophant upside down to be. He's a bad man. He's a bad man that cannot be trusted. Don't you be going out with a bad man that can be trusted. Like maybe you do go out and there is some drinking. Be careful who you pick up. Like maybe it's an ex. Don't pick up an ex when you're drunk. That'll just make things bad. But then we go back to the girls' night out. There was also a gate crasher. The one that broke your heart. This Five of Wands, playing the game, manipulation, the game called life. Maybe you set this up. Maybe you set this up because you're hoping to run into him. Ace of Swords. But I think you also want your day in court. You want to tell your friends what a sorry son of a bitch he is, and then you want to provoke him into proving what a sorry son of a bitch he is in front of audiences down at the local bar. Reevaluate, misinformation, block communication, clouded judgment, redirect, and hostility. You are operating on misinformation. You're fixing to make yourself look like a big fool. You better knock it off if you was playing in any of that, because you don't know something. There's something you don't know. But you're feeling real down. You're going through a terrible thing. I don't know if this thing that you don't know probably wouldn't matter, okay? But you could probably save your face if you don't do it. You know, save your face because something's wrong. That's what I have to say about that. And then, if you notice, I switched which decks I'm using. Usually I use the Pip deck, because I like the way the color looked when you stood back from it, and how it was so. It was a tarot reading, but it looked like a color wheel. You feel me? And I was intrigued with that for a long time. But I want to see how this works today, because space-wise it should work better. So we got the Six of Cups. Longing, missing him, missing the good old days. The Ten of Cups. You're happy enough. It was happy enough. Six of Pentacles. It worked. Everybody always had shoes on their feet and food on the table. It was always chaotic. Always chaotic. Always had to be on your toes. Proving yourself. Proving your point. You had to stay on your toes, yeah. Maybe there's been many jobs, many challenges, many things to learn, and learn as we run along to keep up. But overall, it was pretty good, because this is the same card as this, okay? So, it could have been better. You did without a lot of stuff, but a lot of stuff was just fine. You didn't really need the, you were happier. A life that was more like your mom and dad's life was a less stressful life. You could have been better, but it would have been more stressful. Okay, it was happy enough. It was good enough. And then, but they betray you. They betray you. You give them all to them. You're settling there and shit. There's the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. What do they do? There's the Three of Cups again. I guess they choose them over you. I don't know. And a choice. Oh, they make you choose. What? They're making you choose them over what? If it broke your heart, you must have made the other choice. Ah, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. So you were happy enough, but you chose the Ace of Pentacles over them. Dude come and got you out of a bad house, right? A bad childhood. And you worked really hard. You made many opportunities for yourself. Natural, you've always worked hard for yourself. Can I get one card on the archway, on the doorways you open for yourself? You've always worked toward being happy. You've always had an idea in your head. You knew, you settled for what you had to, and you made do with the best that you had, and it was lacking. But you've always had a goal in mind, and you've opened many doorways toward achieving that happiness, and that was also part. This is an exchange. And this was what you were willing to obligate yourself for in exchange for this help. And I guess he took you away. Like you ran away with him. Or he makes it possible for you to leave. It's a freedom of a sort. You've worked hard all this time. But it's the Four of Cups upside down. And once again, I'll read it. It is time for you to, the Four of Cups upside down, it starts with this. So it's missed opportunities, bored, dissatisfaction, unmotivated. Wait a minute. What the hell am I reading here? That's lighter than that. Barely. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Okay. Anyway, it's Four of Cups. And the 9. Okay, give yourself a wish. You're doing pretty well, even though you're just not satisfied because you haven't attained this yet. You're still holding out for this, and you're kind of ready to move on. And maybe it's time for Plan B or to see what else. But you won't see something. You won't see. You won't see that you're doing fine. What's wrong with here? What's wrong with here? You won't see. You're gonna leave. You won't see that you're doing fine, and you're going to take yourself. I'm leaving. Ace of... God. It's just not me. I don't know what the truth is. What is the truth about that? What's the truth that you won't... The truth that you won't see, even though you're going to leave. You're going to leave over this. What's on the bottom here? Yeah, because you're moving toward your future. Because you've got standards, and you just can't... This is holding you back. What used to help you now holds you back. Getting together with friends. Here we go. Down to the bar. Oh, you're buying. 9 of Pentacles. Choice. Ooh, to buy or not to buy. I'll buy this round, but you're getting the next round. Okay, I'm kidding. But you go to the friend's house and this is where you're up here, you're talking and bitching and pitching a fit. You've gone to talk to them, right? And this is what your conversation about is about how you have to choose now between being happy and independent or being neurotic and shyster and Karen-ish and unpleasant and ill and neurotic. And you're telling it to them, and you just can't imagine why. I mean, this is the one you're shooting for. You're shooting for the toxic one. You're holding on to your malady, okay? You're defending your malady. You're down at the bar crying to them about why you should continue to save this rotten piece of shit. You won't let go of something that's really toxic to you. And you don't see how much... the choice that you can't... What you can't see, this thing that you can't see over here with the Two of Swords, the truth is that if you would just choose you'd be so much mentally healthier. So much more. Oh, I just whipped 3 out on that one, didn't I? Alright, well, it'd be alright. So here we got the 3 of... Shit. 3 of Swords on one side and 4 swords on the other. You're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. Be careful for the ex. Watch out for the ex. Watch out for a drunk. Watch out for a friend that's too friendly. Watch out for someone who promises you goodness because they... well, it's going to be a persuasive conversation. I don't think they have your best intent to perhaps take advantage of your dissatisfaction to stir the pot, to poke the bear. I keep coming back to getting money out of you. To manipulate your dissatisfaction to their financial benefit. And to play the game, to tell the truth. That's all you want is the truth. Don't tell that shit to me. What's the truth? The truth about this game is it's all about getting money out of you. Ten of Pentacles again. They're going to betray you. They're friend of your face. They need something from you. Okay? That's why they're coming around. They need something from you. That frenemy of yours. Maybe they do. Okay, maybe you could be careful who you're talking to. Maybe you should just talk to one. Maybe you should just go have a cup of coffee with your mom at her kitchen table. Okay? Because there's somebody in there that really isn't for your benefit. Now, you do what you want, but I don't really see it doing nothing for you at this point. Yeah, like maybe you got a minion, like maybe, well, you're just setting yourself up for a bad ending. Because all you wanted was to be happy, but they were always about taking your money. And they did. That's the betrayal. And that's the truth of it. The truth of this game is you were in it for love and they were in it for money. You thought it was going to be just like mom and dad. He saved you from this. You thought it was about love. He thought it was about money. Okay, up here in the peanut gallery. Oh. The Nine of Swords. Too late to worry about it now. The Two of Swords. The decision is made. You did it. You made that decision. You made that choice. Here it is. Too late to worry about it now. You made the choice. In the Chariot, you choose to go. So you choose to go. Yesterday, like you was signing a lease, like you've actually done something. You've made a break, right? And today, too late to worry about it now. You've done something in the Chariot. So we're moving. Action has taken place. Seven of Wands. You're defending your territory. The word no is a sentence. You're pointing out things. You're supporting yourself. Truth. Truth and liberty. Like blaring trumpets. More trumpets. Ten of Swords. You're telling him. It's plain to see. You're not going to be hurt anymore. You're moving away from it. Clouds of glory. I wish I could roll that G. I gotta do it for you. Glory. Pluto. Judgment. Hydra. Four of Wands. You see the truth of your own happiness. You're going to forgive yourself and you're going to drop him like a hot potato. Look, Judgment right under the Ace of Swords, right under. You wouldn't see. You got into this for. He saved you, but you were in it for love and he was in it for money. Don't be happy with yourself. Whew, these cards. I need to let them air out. They smell like, they're old, but they smell like they've never been shuffled before. And they were made with formaldehyde. Oh yeah, I know, I'm stupid. King of Wands. The star of my last reading. Strength. Queen of Cups. You hung in there with him for a long time because you loved him so much. You were in it for love, and he just wanted what he could get from you. He'd love you when he needed you. The Lovers. Temperance. It's always been that way. Nobody's ever been there for you. Page of Wands upside down. He was just a child. You're trapped with a child. A petulant child who acted up if he didn't get his way. Knight of Pentacles come and saved your ass. It's not that bad. Ooh. Surrender to the journey, let go of the reins, release control. Stay focused. You're going to have to communicate. You're going to have to, it says it says release control and hold the course. You're going to have to be reading the map, sitting beside him in the chariot as he drives. You're going to have to find a way to get to your destination by convincing him to go. You're going to have to steer with communication. And I know you hate that. And I know. Because he doesn't listen. Discover the truth. You stand in the light of truth. What's the truth? Show me the truth. Convince me. Walk in beauty of the wondrous universe. That control is an illusion. A voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. Control is an illusion, and really it's all about love. I'm not buying that at all, but you can. Because you've reached an impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy, playing XYZ. You're still with the same dude. The After Dinner Mint Tarot. It's a pip deck. The more I see it, the more I like it. It's a good deck. They quit selling them. I haven't seen them in a long time. Nine of Wands. Too late to worry about it now. Last hold. The last defense. This is your last stand. You're down. You're not happy. Been betrayed. Feel betrayed. Going to be a hermit. Going to get away from both of them. Maybe. You travel on to your star. You're not happy. You're not getting to your star. Something's got to be done. You can see it clearly now. And the more you see, the angrier you get. Something must be done. You can't just sit there and not do anything anymore. The time has come to act. And then can we have a summary from Spirit? Okay. Well, these, I don't know. Is it that way? Okay, that's right side up. That's right side up. That was... Okay, we got the Four of Cups. That's like one of many on the board, and even more so today, and overall it's feeling great dissatisfaction. But then you're standing in the doorway, you're having second thoughts. You're gone. But am I really done? You're done. You're just not really, you're still in the habit of doing it, right? It's breaking an old habit. The mindful action of breaking the old habit of not doing it again. Because that just keeps you where you were. Stepping and fetching, fighting. Yeah, you know it's just not what you want. Because you are making a home and it's not what you want. All you're getting is fighting. This ain't going nowhere. We're not having nothing good's coming out of this day, and I'm sorry. But I see that he saved you now. And there are many reasons why you've stayed. Okay. You need to take care of yourself. You're fragile. And you don't have all the information. And going ahead with what I see coming, which could be some sort of a meltdown, some sort of a really unpleasant truth, comes back on you unfavorably. And you're wrong. The worst thing of all, you're wrong. Publicly. I told you. Yeah, and you gotta, no, just don't do it. Just don't do it. Keep your cool. Just don't do it. Nobody wants to reveal themselves. What is it? Better to be thought a fool than open your mouth and remove all doubt. We got Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Red, forgive. Nurture. Take care. And expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Seek time by yourself. You should be alone. It would do good for you. You'd be happier. And they'd be what the fucking. Which is good for everybody. This is a sad. Make yourself some sleepy time tea. I tell you, one of the best movies I ever watched was Cloud Atlas. I always enjoy it. To kick back and go to bed, and you're not like, don't watch the news. Maybe smoke in the garden with your sleepy time tea. Look at the stars. Just don't demand any more of yourself tonight. I'll see you again. And my lighting will be even worse. I have no doubt.